Buddhism. The religion is based on teaching of Siddhartha Gautama, commonly known as Buddha, who lived approximately 557 BC to 477 BC. The word Buddha means a supremely enlightened one, a fully awakened one, also the Tathagata, who has won the realization of the true permanent absolute reality, the ultimate truth. These are the findings that I have done it very, very long time ago. I can see that how long ago I've been looking to finding the way. So it's actually 2003. I have documents from long before as well. So before he became Buddha, he was known as Siddhartha Gautama. He was born a prince in kingdom around that is now the border area between India and Nepal. At the age of 29, desiring to know the path that leads to the ending of all impermanence and anguish, to ensuring his permanent well-being, he renounced everything of the world, becoming homeless and aesthetic, vowing to find the way to true ultimate reality. He was a bodhisattva, which is one who goes through an intense period of development and practice in order to attain the realization of perfect wisdom, total supreme enlightened Buddhahood. The Buddha means the awakened one. That's we are all Buddhas because we are already awakened, but we are not knowing it. It is he who found that we are already awakened, because when he became Buddha, he was so happy. He realized the whole universe is enlightened. And the disciples was a little bit confused, and he said, I don't think we are all enlightened, it's only you am enlightened. But he said, no, when I realize my nature is Buddha, my true nature is Buddha, your true nature is Buddha too. So it's just that excovering our truth is just a mirror with little bit of mist. So we have to start clearing and wiping our mirrors. This is what we do in our life, for journey of life. Cleaning the mirror to see that you're already inside. There's no path to peace. The peace is the path. So it's a wonderful thing that we are going around like this, but we can do this. But we are still going around. So he was a bodhisattva. At the age of 35, by way of total focus of his entire being on his single goal, he accomplished his purpose and attained the realization of perfect wisdom. He found the answer that leads to the complete cessation of impermanence and anguish, that lead to reaching the other shore that is permanent true reality, nirvana. He realized that everything in this life is not permanent. That's the first thing he learned. Everything what we see and hear and touch and sense, and even your body, the one who experienced this body also, is impermanent. Why? What is impermanent means? Impermanence means it has a birth and a death. It is not only the body that has birth and a death. It is your desires having birth and a death. So everything we have a birth and a death. Everything comes and goes. It never comes and stays. So this he found out this, and he called this one called dukkha. Dukkha is the Pali word for suffering. Dukkha is a very deep meaning. Suffering, when you say in English, we think that it's very deep suffering, but suffering can be something like you love, but you can't achieve it, or you have it, but you can't keep it. So he taught how to be loved and be loved, and but at the same time be detached. How to detach ourselves, the one we love and things that we love. We can enjoy life. Life is beautiful, but we have to know how to detach ourselves. Detached love means detached love beyond I am to you. Once you recognize who you are, you surpass of your physicality. So you surpass the other one in the physicality. So you see as yourself in the other one, and you see the whole universe as you. This is Nirvana. When you come to that, there you have detachment of love. Why? Your love is universal after that. You are not in love towards someone and I don't like my neighbor. No. It is coming to love with everyone. Even that person who hates you. There is a way of loving that person too. It is too harsh to tell right now because it is not easy for us to do that. We start with the one who loves, who we love. And that's easy. So, in fundamental Buddhism, the emphasis on seeing the truth, on knowing it and on understanding it. The emphasis is not on blind faith. The teaching of Buddha is on come and see, but never come and believe. Buddhism is not a religion. It is a philosopher. It is a way of life. So they never come and say, come and believe. They will say to you, come and see. Make sense for yourself. Try to come to terms with your life to see whether it's true for you. Because for your life in this body is given the full equipment for you to understand what is enlightenment is. It's already given to you. So he's only giving the tools to use that in that right way. It's not a belief. It is a way of life because you're facing these things every day. Each moment, each condition, each thing you wake up, each thing you think that you want to get, every moment you're going through this scenario of come and go and birth and death. It is not a birth and death only in the life itself, in the body itself. Birth and death, we have it even when you go to sleep at night. When you go to sleep, you wake up, you're thinking that you're waking up, but it's in your mind that you're thinking you're waking up, but you don't know whether you're waking up. But you take that risk and you go to leaving behind everything. So we can do that while consciously. We don't have to go to sleep, but consciously you have to know how to detach yourself with your love, with your loved ones and with the one who like and your life throughout in your whatever you do. So this is the teaching of Buddha. It's not about something magical, something like we are doing some pujas and something coming from the sky. Buddha is nothing to do with any of that. Buddha is a human being as you and I, who had a family, who had a wife and a child, who was born into a king, and then he had all the things that he had it in his life and he left behind. So his teaching has been devoted to science even today. Why? It is most compatible of truth, of reality of life is compatible to science today. So that's because of proof of life he has given us. So Buddhism is a rational and requires personal effort. Starting that by only one own's effort and perfect wisdom be realized. Each individual is responsible for his or her own anguish and suffering. You are your own shade. You are your own path. You are your own way of coming out of Nirvana. Doesn't matter how much you have your beloved next to you. You cannot make him realize because you are telling it to so. You need to have that feeling within you that you need to wake up from this dream. It doesn't matter how many children you have, how much you love them. You cannot wake them up because we have our own responsibility. We can give a practice, but it is still up to that person to wake up. Buddhism allows each individual to study and observe the truth internally and requires no blind faith before acceptance. Buddhism advocates no dogmas, no creeds, no rites, no ceremonies, no sacrifices, no penance, all of which must usually be accepted on blind, should not be on faith. Buddhism is not a system of faith and worship, but rather it is merely a path to supreme enlightenment. Because this is yourself. That's why he says so. It doesn't have to come from a ritual. So, the Buddha refers to his teaching as the middle path. Why it is a middle path was when he went to leaving behind everything, he didn't treat his body, he starved himself to come to truth. He thought, if I starved myself, learning from other teachers, that he will find the truth. So he almost died because his stomach and his back almost touching each other. Ultimately, he was coming to one side because he was almost dying, because he starved himself until he come to realize truth. But then he realized, I cannot, my attention go into my body now. I cannot concentrate on my meditation. You see how human he is, I can't meditate because I'm hungry and I'm starving, I can't keep my head up. And he realized this is not going to work, it's not working for me. Then he found a lady who is using milk rice. For the first time he has milk rice. That was his first lady who saw, he gave his food to his hand and he ate that. And he started eating. And then he realized the middle path is the right way. Not starving, not eating a lot, but finding the middle path. So let me explain what is the middle path in here. Buddha referred to his teaching as the middle path as well, not only the eating. Called his because of avoids the extreme of both self-indulgence in the world and the self-mortification of strict self-demolition. Asceticism means that you are really starving yourself. The path, he thought, incorporates both intelligent progress plus spiritual progress with practice that reflects compassion, morality, wisdom, and concentration, while at the same time seeing and understanding the world of existence as it truly is. The Buddhism is the path of escape for those seeking impermanent end, here and now, of all anguish, all suffering. And what exactly is anguish? Anguish is birth, suffering, pain, sorrow, sickness, desire, old age, decay, death, grief, despair, poverty, evil, lamentation, turbulence, misfortune, war, insanity, hunger, unfulfillment, wants, unfulfillment, basic needs, association with unwanted, disassociation from the want and wanted, and is what is unstable and uncontrollable. Buddhism is for those who have come to see that what has been created is impermanent, and that whatever is impermanent is inherently ill. No permanent bliss or happiness is to be found in what is impermanent. Only pain and suffering will be found in impermanence. Why? When you get close to that, you're trying to keep it without change, because your desire to not to change. But life always change. You cannot keep anything, even yourself, the way you want it. So we have to know the impermanence of everything that you perceive, including your body. This is the first. Once you know this, you have accepted this, then your Buddha's teaching can grasp so slowly into you, finding what is permanent then. Who am I? Where am I going to reach? How I'm going to reach? All these questions will come only once you accept that fact that everything is not permanent. So here are the steps. If you want to, I will go down very slowly. You can write down for yourself. You want to put it somewhere to have a look even. The first part of the enlightenment, eightfold noble path, is right view or right understanding. This means knowing the four noble truths. It has first he found out four noble truths. This four noble truth is so important. This is the first teaching of his for the three disciples that he met. That's what he recognized in his life. Four noble truths. The first noble truth is the knowledge that all that has been created is impermanent. And whatever is impermanent is inherently ill. And whatever is impermanent and ill is because it is selfless. There is no self in impermanent things. It's only self that is permanent. The truth cannot change. Truth has to be always truth. There is two truths Buddha found. Relative truth, absolute truth. Relative truth, what is relating to that situation, is truth for a while. But absolute truth, it doesn't matter what it relates, it's truth always. So the truth cannot change. This we have to know. Impermanence it is not true. It is selfless. The second one, the second noble truth. The two is the knowledge that arising of ill based on ignorance, it is perpetuated by craving and intoxication for sensuality and sensations, becoming and re-becoming delusion and ignorance. So what he said, the second one is, because it is impermanent, because of our ignorance, we perpetuate and craving and intoxifying ourselves. That's the second one. Even while we know it is not lasting, still we indulge in that one. Even know that we are going to suffer. And we craving for our sensation to fulfill our sensations. What you see from the eyes, what you feel from the nose, what you hear from your ears, what you taste, everything is sensations. Touch, feel, everything. All these are sensations, but they are not permanent. So this is the second one. The third one is the knowledge that ceasing of this ill that has arisen, the stopping of all future becomings is nirvana. All stop. Becoming means that you're becoming of something that you perceive. You're thinking what you perceive is you. This body you perceive, you see your body and you say, I am this. You think you're this. The third one is when you're coming to know yourself that you're not this. Because of that, you come into nirvana, because when you know that you're not this, you know that I know that I am not this, then I know you're not this. So then we come to realize that the universal truth of who we are as one. That is nirvana. So it is said the third one is nirvana because we are coming to realize that oneself is myself as I take it to be is not true. Because I perceive it. If you are perceiving something, it has to be true. The one who perceives and the thing that you perceive. Even this body we perceive our ideas, we perceive our thoughts, we perceive our feelings, we touch, we perceive what we hear, we perceive what we taste, we perceive everything from the moment we wake up. So everything is something to do with not you, but to do with something beyond you. So what you perceive as this body is not you. This is the third one. The fourth one is the knowledge of eightfold path that leads to cessation. There are 8 more steps of how we are going to, which things what we have to do to come out of this sensation objects to recover from it. How can we live a life, a normal life, not attaching ourselves? It is a big problem. How can we do that? We can say it nicely sitting down. Buddha was someone who enlightened, but he can say that one because he realized it. But he's giving tools now as a doctor, as a medicine. He said, what is the sickness? He said first, what is the sickness? Why we have the sickness? And then he says, this is my medicine. Now the eightfold path is the medicine and the tools to give you how to correct your daily life, to refrain from how you're thinking, how you're speaking, how you're seeing, how you're hearing, how your life, how you perceive in a difficult situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to give eightfold paths how you detect your life to get more karma, good karma. So when you associate yourself with more good karma, you're going to lose bad karma. It's like salt, little bit of a teaspoon of a salt. You put it into the glass, the whole glass become what? Diluted and not clear. But if you put that salt into a Ganga in the India, that salt you will not even feel it. Why? The good karma is so big that little bad negative has dissolved into that good. That's what Lord Buddha talking about. He gave that example of the little salt putting into the glass when you have little good and you are completely deluded. But if you have little bad into a big good, you can erase the bad karma. He can come closer to nirvana, even maybe not in this life, but even at least next life. So we talk about the rebirth, so you don't have to worry. We are still long to go. Don't worry. So we can calculate all of the good things, good deeds, this life, much as you can, even by thought, even by speaking, even your own thoughts. If a negative thought comes, how I'm going to refrain from negative thought? Who is thinking? Number one, who is thinking? There is no one thinking. It is just happening. It is not you who thinking. If you take yourself to be, this is not impermanent, then you are the one who thinks. Then what happens? Then karma has attached to you. Why? You are thinking. No, you don't have anything here as me. First, the realization of coming to know that you are not this. That way you come to know your thought is not yours only. It is just happening. It is like a cloud in the bigger sky. You are the sky. Cloud doesn't say because of the sky, the cloud, I can't be a sky. No, clouds are there, doesn't matter. So we are the sky. So we have to remember what we are over and over within our life. If you don't remember that, we get attached. We get cravings. We think what the thought is thinking. Thinking happens only when two things happens. Thought has appeared. There has to be someone deluded who is attached to your thought. Then thinking can happen this way. Thought cannot be born without a thinker. Thought only passes only. But how many thoughts you have been passed, you are not attached to. You don't even know you are thinking. Why? It was not interested. But something important has come, you attach yourself, that's it. Thinking has happened. Thinking only happens that way. It's like a clapping of the hands. One hand cannot clap, has to have two hands to clap. So likewise, thought comes. This is a very good tool that we have, our mind. Thought comes immediately. Either you use the thought or you don't use the thought. Why you use the thought? Because it's positive. Why you don't use the thought? Because it's negative. So when the thought appears, whom the thought has come is very important. If the thought has come for me, you're finished. Then and there. Why? You're already entangled with that. So when the thought comes, immediately you have to be there, very alert. Life being alert is being aware, being conscious. You are alert and conscious. That thought has come to whom? To me. Immediately you will say me. Who is me? Who is me? I. We say me, I million times for a day, but we don't know who that is. You are consciousness. You as yourself to be says I or me is not there. If you really investigate inside, you cannot find this. If you close your eyes every day, 5 minutes a day, take it. Find you within you. You won't find it. You will never be able to find it. Once you find it, come and tell me. Why is that? Because you're conscious of everything appearing inside you. You're not what is appearing. What is appearing is disappearing. But the one who that appears to has come to an end. How easy is this? But we are here all the time. But it is so natural, we miss it. You know the most natural thing that are the one we miss? Most beautiful people are the one that we don't see. It's like that. Why? Because it's so beautiful and we see it every day. But the one who said bad, you remember very well. Why? Because that say came after suddenly. That's why. This is the attachment and the craving that we have for our sensations and our thoughts. This is the tool that he has given, how to be alert when it appearing, to whom it's appearing. Number one question is this. When you want to come out of suffering is that. When you take yourself to turn into that is just an appearance. If I am not here, to whom it's appearing? To you? My appearing coming to you? No. It appears to my consciousness, no? So if you are not there, where is that thought? So you have to be alert here. It's appearing in front of me, not to me, not as me. This is very important. This is a key for his teaching. To whom it appears, you are immediately disengaged with that. It is so easy. Immediately you are disengaging with that. Why? Because it's an appearance. It appears to me, not me as I take it to be. As I take it to be also appearance. In me. So this is so beautiful. It is not so difficult either. So let's talk about the eightfold path that he has given us, step by step, how to come out, how to get over our cravings, what tools we need to have to use it every day so that we can come out of it. All right? So I'll go very slow. You can write it down. Okay? The second part is right thinking and right aim. Right thinking and right aim. This means to aspire to attain realization of perfect wisdom, the ultimate true permanent reality, to abstain from all evil acts of thought. Now I said how to. If it's negative, you don't use. If it's positive, you use. You are the master in your house, not your mind. Mind is a thought bomb, thought machine. It's thought, it doesn't do anything else. Mind is what? It's only thought. But you are the one who picking and losing it. So that's why he says acts of thought. To attain the total destruction of all cravings, to renounce all manifesting, all constructions, all that is created make-believe. We live in a make-believe world. Why? We think and we come to realize this is true. So whatever appears from outside, you don't have a way of coming into it. Why? You have already blocked yourself. Why? You already know from your thought you are right. So how are you going to go from there? Because there is nothing you can do after that. We have beautiful tools within this life, but we don't have tools outside. Tools are inside you. Every situation of your life you can't control. But one thing you can control, that situation, is how you take that situation to be inside you. What impact that situation can come inside you. It is under your control that you can take it to be positive and negative and make a difference inside you. You can create that problem as a problem or use that problem, maybe something that I need to change, maybe I have to do something. It is your strength that how you take the outside things to be inside yours. But you don't have control over outside. You have control over how to take that in. That is the control you have. You need to point that one out there. Your control is within, not the situation. Situation can be changing in that, as we said, as Buddha said, it is impermanent and it is everywhere. So how you take it in is the key to come to peace with that. To develop dispassion, total detachment, absolute renunciation, self-surrender, to bring about the cessation of all created realities. All created realities, he doesn't say realities. Realities is meant true, but created realities. Because why? Creating of realities come from here. It's not even a reality actually. It is created realities. To self-realize, to beyond compassion, awakening of self, beyond awakening of the self, to win the freedom of mind, the freedom through perfect intuitive wisdom is the key. The wisdom is coming to know where the thought is coming to. Whose the thought is coming to. This is the true wisdom. Your first wisdom is whenever something arises within you, to whom is it arising to? This is a question, as Ramana Maharshi said, who am I? You don't have to answer this, but keep the question alive. Who am I? When you keep that who am I alive, you come to know a speechless space of infinity within you. You won't be able to find as a point of place where who you are or what you are. The third part is the right speech. Senseless from all lying speech, all telling lies. You have to refrain from all of this. Dishonesty, evil, abusive speech, and all mundane speaking, like senseless speaking. You need to refrain from these things daily. For you, these are the tools that you have to refrain from. To engage in speech and discussion that pertain to and leads to nirvana, to what is actually the permanent and real. What you are putting your steps forward in your life is to nirvana. Whatever you do is the karma, and the action and reaction and consequences will be according to what you think, according to what you say. The fourth part is right action. When you have the right thought, you do the right action, just as the opposite of that. You have the wrong thought, you have the wrong action. Now the fourth one is the right action. To obtain from all killing of all creatures, to obtain from all stealing, to obtain from all sensual and sexual misconduct, to abstain from all evil acts, to abstain from all forms of intoxication. If you really want to take these steps seriously, we have to cultivate our smallest life situations and correct it. because you are going a path which is a pathless path, but for you to come to right action, you need to have right thought, and then right thought become right action. It's vice versa. So these are the building blocks of coming to know this. The fifth part is the right living, to abstain from all evil ways of living, to abstain from all evil methods of livelihood. The sixth part is the right effort. The right living is, it's like day to day. You're going to getting up in the morning. First when you get up, because now you started today, you heard this one, tomorrow morning you're getting up, I'm not going to run. I take 6 o'clock is my appointment, 6 o'clock is my alarm clock, I put 5 minutes to 6 o'clock. Why? Because when I wake up, I don't want to get up. Sunrise, I'm gone. No, you get up, you sit. Come into the place of I am conscious. Coming to realize the value of this body. Coming to realize that you are conscious means you knew you were sleeping, but now I know I slept. First, you need to come to one with yourself that you woke up. And the value of life begins right here, right now. This is right living. Once you wake up from that, what you do? Wash your face, have your breakfast, light a lamp. Take a candle. There's one step forward. You have stopped. Light a lamp. No need to anyone, to the universe, to myself, to that I'm breathing today. Light a lamp. Say, thank you. I'm beginning my life from now. Thank you so much from this lamp. You can off it before you go if you have to close the door. No problem. But you light that lamp is action that you have done. It's a new step forward for you to start your day and start your life. This is right living. Once you go to work, you come to here and the boss is shouting, that one is shouting. Now, today is my new day. First day. Okay, he's shouting. How I'm going to turn? Remember I said to you, outside situations we can't change. But we can change how that affect me. There is no control inside me other than myself. So when he shouts, okay, yes, I think I accept that I made a mistake. I think so. Okay, he's shouting too much. That's fine. I am not going to go there. I leave a space for him to shout. So he will at least hear his voice. But I will be not provoking him. So that you will not involve egoistically to defend yourself. There is nothing to defend. Unless either say you are okay, or either they are saying that I made a mistake. It's all over. It's fine. It is important that we convince ourselves to confess to ourselves, not to anyone else. You don't have to confess to go into the temple or church. No. You confessing means you are the witness of your thoughts. So you are the one who are confessing too. You don't need anyone to confess. You are the life and the life itself. Why? The witness of life also happening within you. This is right living, right? You see an animal or a person and while you are passing by, you never even noticed before. He was asking something, you never gave anything. Today, here, there's some change for you. I'm beginning my day today like this. Okay, somebody forgot to give you some change. That's okay. You keep it. You know, we have this in Asia a little bit more. Actually, in India, Sri Lanka, places like that, Pakistan. Because we are a little bit in our community working. We have this spirit. You know, we see a person, we don't go above you. No, we help that person to get up. Sit down there. This is right living. You wonder what is right living means. What do you mean? I eat well and watch TV and go for a dance and have a drink. This is nice. I feel good. Is it right living? No, this living is indulgence. No, you are living to create more good karma, to come to nirvana. These are the steps. So we are beginning a new life from today onwards, from this moment onwards. This is right living. And now one more. Once you go home, what you do? You eat, have a little bit of TV. If the TV is too much violent, no need to watch because this clouded your mind. Too much news, don't watch. No need. You have enough news inside you. We are trying to refrain from news now. So Too much things what you see is not good. Too much information you don't need. So you refrain from that one. You come into some meditation in the night before you go down to sleep. Now, it's a new thing. Put some 10 minutes meditation. You can go to YouTube and find anything. Good meditation from any master or anything. Or just music even. Calm yourself down. Come down to level of sleep. So your subconsciousness completely free of delusion and you fall asleep. Start from here. Start from this. Refrain from caffeine in the evening so that you sleep very well in the night. Now we have come to the right living. The sixth path is right effort. The right effort is, I already told you, day to day right now. So it is the effort that you put from tomorrow onwards or right now. The right effort to destroy all evil states of mind that have already arisen, to keep new evil states of mind from arising again. You see, to maintain a grow good states of mind that have already arisen, and to make grow new good states of mind that have not yet arisen, such as loving kindness for all beings, compassion and pity for all creatures, sympathetic joy and equanimity. You see, I told you, first to love yourself. Thank you for the plant, some water. Thank you for the light of the lamp. Thank you, I woke up, I am alive. Then you thank you for someone who has passed by. So these are the full beautiful things that you, and how happy you are. Even though the boss has screamed tonight, today at my work. I am so happy. Why? The action that you have done, how you life turn out to be for today. You didn't go, oh my God, let me go to the bar and have a drink because I heard enough from him. No, you didn't do that. You use his one also onto you, good side. This is how you live your life when you want to come to Nirvana. And the seventh path is right mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Sometimes people made a mistake of mindfulness means full of thoughts. No. Mindfulness is that you are fully aware, your actions, your thoughts. You're fully aware, you're fully charged, and you are there when it's appearing. Because it's appearing to your awareness. You're appearing to your consciousness. It's not appearing outside, no. So you are fully mindful, right mindfulness, to complete as impermanent, ill and selfless, body, feelings, perception, mind, consciousness, thought, mental states, mental objects, mental activity. All of these you are mindful of. Again, to complete as impermanent. First, you come to know when you wake up, everything I perceive is impermanent. Remember, in my head. Ill and selfless. There is no self in impermanence. Only the truth has self. Body, feelings, perception, mind, consciousness even. Because you know you conscious also, no? Consciousness also still is impermanent, no? Something else you know that you are conscious. You can say, I am. Something else has to be beyond saying, I am. When somebody hit your head, you can go, you're unconscious. You're feeling like you're going unconscious. Something knows that you're going unconscious. So, consciousness also. Thought, mental states, mental objects, mental activity. Seeing it for the decaying. Decaying means rottening. That it is to grow dispassion, total detachment, calm, tranquility, seeing that everything is not self. To disregard all that is perceived, remaining aloof, to discard all the ones that you perceive is aloof from both the pleasure as well as the pain arising from the creation of senses and sensuality. So when you see things as they are not, you have perceived in a way good or bad, but it's not the real truth. Why? Because your perception is not clear. Why? The perception is depending on your background, where you came from, how you brought up. Your perception is valued from these things. So your perception, how according to your background, it can be vary. It's not the real truth. So perception also not so true. You must not take it so truly. Maybe there is another truth out there. I don't see it very well. So the eighth one is the right concentration. Detached from the world, detached from evil states, aloof from all sensation from senses, dwelling in solitude. See illusion. See as that is illusion, as a delusion is that diligent, self-resolute. Develop one-pointedness of mind through intention, meditation and reflection. Look at this. I told you, meditation came last. Why? You need to have this kind of mind thoughts for the day for you to meditate at night. How you are going to meditate drunk? How you are going to meditate that you have been so bad to someone? You can't meditate. That's why it is so important. Your intellectual mind has to come into action, into life. That action is coming to meditation. Why? You let go. Why? You live to meditate first. First you have to live like that. Then you meditate. You cannot live without true to your heart. Can you meditate that way? You can't. So first you have to be honest to yourself, inside you, how you thought, how you take your thought to be, and then you come into meditation. If you haven't meditated all this time, it is not a bad karma. Why? Because you were doing, difficult to find your way to meditate. Because why? Your mind was not in peace. Because you didn't know which path and how to do it. So, as I say, right thinking, right aim, that's the first one. Right speech, right action, right living, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, and then transcendence. Transcendence of what you understood is right, and meditation and transcendence. Transcendence is transcend 8 highest states of consciousness that lead to increasing intuitive wisdom, insight and direct super knowledge, and to destroy the addictions of cravings and to realize in the true reality, effectively piercing the shell of ignorance and delusion. As one attains the higher state of mind, consciousness, the true nature of how things really are, can be seen clearly, both intuitively and with supreme effort by direct supreme knowledge, true reality unfolding, self-enlightenment of self by itself. Yourself doesn't need support from anything. So the right concentration come into transcendence. Without that, without our path to going there, you cannot be enlightened. Poof! No, you can't. You need to have a right mind, right thought, right action, right effort, right mindfulness, right consciousness. All of these tools are so important for your life. Do it small things. Small things. No need to do huge, writing a big check to someone to Africa. No need all that. That's nonsense. This is just putting your name in somewhere in a piece newspaper somewhere. That's not needed. You do it your life in a small way. That effort itself is being seen from your good karma. Collecting good karma is the most important thing in your life. So at least even next birth, you are getting closer ahead. One more consciousness is very close to me to come into nirvana, coming out of suffering. Now is the chain of reaction, that how it's affecting each other. Purity, mortal habit is of purpose of the purity of mind. Purity of mind is the purity of view. The purity of view is purity through crossing over doubt. Purity through crossing over doubt, purity of knowledge. Purity of knowledge, purity arising from knowledge for the as nirvana realized. It is a chain reaction. How that is connected to this and to that and to this and to that. So that's why it is the step-by-step version, how you go closer to nirvana. It is so beautiful because a human being has been enlightened. Not the God has said that, poof, you have to do so many lives, you have to be living 100 million lives to be this. No, he didn't say that. You can be enlightened this life. He had a wife and his kid. He didn't do anything wrong. He did, as you and I. So, the five controlling factors are the power of faith, the power of energy, the power of mindfulness, the power of concentration, and the power of insight. The five controlling factors, what you control, is power of faith, power of energy, power of mindfulness, power of concentration, and power of insight. When you have first the faith that you are dedicated to do this, I'm going to do this, power of energy has already risen. The power of mindfulness comes after that because of your energy is so high. When the mindfulness comes, the concentration is so clear. When the concentration is come, you are awakened to whatever arises in front of you. You are not oblivious, or you spoke faster before you thought. So, the three controlling faculties are the consciousness that says, I shall know the unknown, the unborn, the uncreated, all of what is to be known, the true permanent state of reality, then followed by consciousness of knowing, and then followed by consciousness of one who has the knowing. The consciousness of knowing is being known by who knows it. The consciousness of knowing and the followed by the conscious of one who has the knowing. You say, I know. I am conscious. I know I am conscious. Something else says that I am conscious within you. You know you're conscious. You say, I am. When you go to sleep, were you there as you take it to be? No. But when you wake up, you didn't have to look at the bed and say, I know now I slept. No, you know you slept how? You, as who you take it to be, wasn't there. But something knows. This is where you're reaching while having life consciously. The one who you are take it to be also be known. By who? No one. That is nirvana. Knowing that you know is nirvana. That's why he said, you are already enlightened, but you don't know it. Why? The thing that you know have taken to be you. The thing I take it, this one to be me already, and it's gone. 2-3 steps ahead you have reached. You didn't go home to see this. But you know how you know you are. There's something knows that you are. You cannot deny that. You cannot say, I am not. Can you, anybody say, I am not? No, you cannot ever say, I am not. I am. You always say, I am. I am is that you exist. How you know you exist? I tell you, schools, teachers never ask this one. I wished. They could have, they should have actually. How you know you exist is something beyond your knowledge that you know is been known within you. It's a reflection. It's like a mirror. Yourself is a mirror to you. One you know that, you are enlightened. Don't take it so softly, this. But for you to be alert that way, it has to be very, very subtle. It's very subtle inside you. The following by intuitive wisdom, insight and direct knowledge is this. I tell you what is nirvana is now. The true permanent state of reality nirvana, that which is unborn, unmade, unmanifested, not made, unconditioned, the truth, uncreated, the unconstructed, not created, subtle, the stable, undecaying, unaging, undying, deathless, timeless, taintless, the peace, the bliss, the purity of excellence, the perfection, grandeur of wisdom, the state of freedom from ill, the release from ill, the nameless, the serenity, purity of absolute changeless reality itself, the norm, the wonderful goal, the real. This is who you are. I know when I say like this, okay, I know it all sounds nice, but I have done such bad things and bad thoughts. I don't think I am this. No. This, the thought that take you out. You have to be convinced that you are this pure. You are this Buddha. First, your thought. First waking up and going from there. Take small steps. That's all you have to do. So, I will tell you, I don't want to go so deep in that. Some of the pointers of Lord Buddha said, it's very funny and very nice. Okay? It is so beautiful because it hits your heart and I love it. I want you to know about it. The pointers for life from Buddha. The peace comes from within, not without. Do not seek it without. Seeking happiness from external things is fruitless, frustrating, and keep you distracted from the joy that is already within. When you attract things from outside, you lose your inner peace. You're distracted. You're thinking that you can find peace from the outside things. It's not the way. You can enjoy the world. Don't get attached to it. You should not find lasting happiness in external things, as it is not permanent. Controlling your thoughts. Once you discipline your mind, you are going to have positive thinking naturally. It is your mind, not your enemy, that lure into the evil ways. It is not your enemy trying to lure you to the wrong things. Your thought is your enemy. Your thought is the one who are making you yourself enemy, not the one who is outside the enemy, Buddha said. All wrongdoings arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoings, does it remain? No, wrongdoing is it won't remain because you are aware. When the awareness is there, you know even the wrong thought is a thought. It is not you. Look at the detachment. It has appeared to me only, but I am not that thought. It is wrong. It is very, very negative, but it is only arising in me only. But I am not that. It's only risen. But I am here. You are already detached. You are not going saying, oh my God, I'm so bad, this bad thought. No. Let it be. It is testing you to see whether you are coming, you are picking it up. Then you are gone. Negative thought has become you. When the mind is pure, joy flows like shadow that never leaves you. Letting go fear. Everyone is afraid. Fear is natural. However you can be happy, it is to live, very difficult to live without fear. You cannot have happiness when you have fear. Even death not be feared, the one who has lived wisely. Death is not fearful when you have lived your life well. That is the ultimate fear, no? All the fears that we have, catching the bus, I'm going to miss the bus, or maybe my brakes will hold when the ice is coming. Those fears are there, but the ultimate fear is what? Your death. But this death will be not fearful when you have lived right, when your life has become worthy of you. The whole secret of existence is to have few fear things, but never fear what will become of you. You will never become fear of what is become of you. What is mean? One only, the moment reject fear, and moment you will be freed. The moment that you reject fear, the moment you be freed. How you can reject fear when your heart is beating bum 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 bum? I'm asking you, truly. I'm going to go into that. I'm going to so scared. How I'm going to so fearful? This fear is different to the fear that I'm talking about. This fear of your body. But fear means that we have other fears. It's not the same fear I'm talking about. Fear of helping someone. Fear of not knowing, showing that who you are. This is the most difficult fear we have. I am this person. If I don't say that I'm this person, my God, it's going to be not good for me. I'm fear that I'm losing my identity. This is the biggest fear we have. Why? We take ourselves to be someone. So we lost the first amendment of what we said. Amendment, I said. First truth. First truth is that you are not what you seek to be. That is first. Be mindful of your thoughts. Allow negative thought, it's like poison taken by mouth and you spit it out, but rest of it is remain in your mouth and you swallow it. Negative thoughts are like you spit the poison out, but you still the remaining of the poison is in the mouth and you get poisoned by that. What you do defines you. However many holy words you've been told, if you are not acting on it, it is no use. If I told you that you are starting tomorrow, but you listen, you close the book, it is too difficult, too far away, too much, then you close your book, it is no use. There is no path has been begun for you. It's been blinded again with delusion and distractions and selfishness, and you suffer. Be kind to all. Resolve to be tender with the young, compassionate with the elder. Never be arrogant with ignorance. Never resolve ignorance with arrogance. Be thankful for your life, something which is to be grateful. Hold on a little bit and let go. Hold on to a little bit when you are coming to life and let go. That is love. Hold on to a little bit and let go. Hold on to a little bit and let go. This is true life. Hold on to something and you let go. Letting go is also love, beyond saying that you're holding on to. That is love. Conquer oneself is the greater than the conquering others. Conquering yourself is greater than conquering others. Anger is its own punishment. When you have anger, it's like you're holding on to the coal, hot coal. It's burning coal you're holding and you're trying to throw, but you have got burned first. That is like anger. Anger, you cannot be anger when you burn yourself first. You cannot not be burned. So it is like that. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Forgiveness. To understand everything is to forgive everything. To understand everything, to forgive everything. When you understand, only you can forgive. If you don't understand something, you can't forgive because you think that is wrong. How you understand means understanding yourself first. What are you? Who are you? That is the same as the other one. He may be not knowing it, but I know who that is. Better than that one. So that understanding is giving you forgiveness to that one. No? Actually, the forgiveness is not for the other one. Forgiveness is for yourself. To putting things down. To not to collect more karma. That is real forgiveness. Forgiveness we think, oh, wait and see, I'm waiting until he comes. I will give 2 or 3 things and I'll give him forgiveness only. No, forgiveness is not for the other one. Forgiveness is for you. When you forgive, what a relief you feel. You let that person go. Let that whole situation go. You are ceased. You are done. You even forgot that face. When you meet that person again, he will tell you about it. You remember what happened that day. Did I? I am sorry. I forgot. I think I forgave you and forgave myself about it. Forget about it. It's okay. It's given and finished. Because why? I have to move on. You didn't move on yet. I have moved on because I forgave. You cannot move on without forgiving. Why? The witness of yourself is the same witness in him. Same witness. Buddha himself. Attachments is loss. You only lose what you are clinging to. If you are not clinging to it, there is no loss for you. If you are clinging into something only, there is a loss. Tell me you have a loss otherwise. So many things people have lost. Did you lose anything? No. That one got COVID. You know that? Whole family got COVID. I didn't. Thank God. Only what you try to keep. Only what you try to keep you can lose. Attachment is that. Attachment is loss. No one can walk your path but you. No one can save you, only you can save you. Believe nothing, not what I have even said, Buddha said. Not even what I said, you believe. Put it to practice for your life right now. See whether it's true to you right now, and then you have faith. Don't follow me if it doesn't make sense to you. Test my words in you, in your life. Doubt, we have doubts. We have lots of doubts. Why? Not right concentration, not right mindfulness. When you have doubt, you separate. When you have doubt, you separate with something else. When you have doubt, you separate with your mind. When you have doubt, you separate with a good thought. When you have doubt, you have separate with everything. Why? You have a doubt. You're not clear. You're not sure. The path to happiness is there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Because why? You're already happy. We always so craving for happiness, but we do all destructive things inside us. And we say, I want happiness. First in here. Then happiness will come from outside. I told you, situations you can't change, but you can change how we take it to be inside you. We are all one. Borders in the sky. Do you see borders in the sky? There are no borders in the sky. Only on the ground, only on the map you have borders. But man-made. There are no borders in the sky. We are all one. Love, live, let go. Only these things matter the most. Love, live, let go. This is life. This is the true life of Buddha. Love, live, let go. Ultimately, these are the things will matter for you. How well did you love? You are living like this, suddenly you get into a sickness that you can't cure. What are the questions? Who is going to ask? How well you lived and how well you love. How fully did you live? How fully you lived? These are the questions. True questions comes when you're not well only. Not normal sickness of by life-bearing sicknesses. How deeply did you let go? How deeply you let go. Love, live, let go. These three things, write it down. When you have these things that come, put things into go in your daily life, it is going to be effortless. Your life, you are not even afraid to die next day. Why? You have fulfilled with your equipments. Yeah, I may die tomorrow, but I lived my life. I have let go. I have loved fully. What else you want from life? Money, power? That's not going to come for these things at all. You have fear of letting go of that. Maybe you have sleepless night. Why? We have too much money in the bank. Or I have an expensive car in driveway. Something will happen to it. So this is how you live. Travel well. I like this very much most. It is better travel well than to arrive. You travel the journey is better than arriving to the post. Enjoy the journey, not the post that you arrive into. We never enjoy the post. We never enjoy the journey. We imagining going to the post. Then you have misery of it. Why? You're not there to enjoy it. Even you broken, my bus is broken, but I had a lovely walk. Beautiful sun, I had to walk a mile. But I loved it. I met some people, gave me some food. My God, I slept the night there. That is your life. That is the journey to going there. Maybe you will not even reach there. Who knows? It doesn't matter. You have enjoyed the journey already. This is how you live. This is how we should live. And life is about journey. Let us be happy, content and satisfied. Where we are today, don't put off your happiness or save your happiness for another time. Don't put off your happiness or save it for some other time. Why? We are too busy. I have so much things, meetings and all. No, enjoy that moment. Child will call you up. Hey, mama, daddy, you're so busy. Get the hell out from here. No, one. I know you. I want to say that, but just 1 second. Look at it. Beautiful car. Nice, honey. You are giving something and taking something that moment. Believe me, if you try this way life, it needs little effort. It needs effort. Everything else, whatever you study, you have put effort to that. It doesn't come just like that because you sat there. Likewise, our life needs effort. And the last bit of it, the world and her wonders will not come to our doors. The world and her wonders will not come to our door. We must give up our address for time and get our shoes dusty with the soil of strange places. We have to give up our address a little bit to enjoy life. And go barefooted, dusty places, and to see the places, how wonderful it is. When you have fear like that, you cannot do that. You need to let go a little bit of life to gain more peace and happiness. You keeping, you're going to burst like a balloon. Why? Balloon is so vast, balloon is not getting smaller when you're getting older. Balloon is getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And you're trying to keep it, and poof, it goes. So you need to let go little air sometimes. Why? Remove your slippers, leave your home, go somewhere, go to India, go somewhere else, go without food. My God is beautiful. I never touch the grass from my foot. Why? We always wear shoe outside here. But there you can go without slipper. I did. All the way from the road. I felt brilliant. I said, my God, I want to take a picture and put it in my Facebook. No, I didn't do that. Sorry. I was just kidding. So, the last will be, there will never be a moment more perfect than this moment right now. Believe this with every breath and you will find enlightenment. Why you find enlightenment right now? Because you are here. You know you are here. You know you are alive. Who knows you are alive? This moment right now is the enlightenment. You are right now enlightened. Because you know you exist. That who knows that you exist is always here. That's what it means here. Believe this with every breath and you will have found enlightenment. When you find it, share it. That's what I do here. Share it, he says. Let us be light for each other. Start with a positive one. Even though the negative feeling comes, it is appearing to me only. It can't be there without me. I discard it. I'm going to do something with it or something. I am most alive when I'm wandering. I know that not all who wanders are lost. But in this truth, many who are lost have never wandered. I love to be wandering. I know I am not the only one who thinks the wonders are that I am not lost. But the one who are not wandering has never even wandered at all in their life. You have to be lost a little bit to wander. You can't be inside the house tightened, be wander. I'm a little bit shaking you a little bit. Let go of life a little bit. Enjoy it. Use your life well. Breathe in. Go to outside for a walk with green. Even though a little cold, wear something. Breathe in. I'm here, I'm alive. I know it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Somebody is going to die or somebody is sick or something. It's okay. I'm here to take care of that even. I'm alive for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We cannot hope to change our perspective without changing our position. We cannot hope to change our perspective without changing our position. We cannot ask to give everything without changing your positions. We are so rigid with our life and we expect change to be better. It won't happen that way. It won't happen that way. I have come to my end of the teaching of Buddha. I want to one more thing to say for thanking Lord Buddha for the teaching of that I have relate to you from my heart. So I would like to say this mantra. If you have this paper with you, and we will end from here. I will say it slowly. You listen first and then after that we can say it together. Okay? Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. We can say 3 times that. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa 3 times, and then we come to the other one. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. What does that mean is, the Buddha's teaching that I learned from Dhamma. Dhamma means is the teaching, what he had taught from Buddha, through the Sangha. Sangha means the one who teaches. So today I became the Sangha. So that you are not, to say that you are not in the dark, you are in the light. So that is a passing of message, and the Lord has, Buddha himself has used this vessel to tell the truth to you all, to come into Nirvana, as all we are Nirvana, and one day we will be as one. We are already as one, it's just that we have to know within us experientially. So this is that what it's about. So let's start saying Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. We can tell it louder together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Again, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The next one is Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. That's it. I take this vow from Buddha. I learn my Dhamma from the Sangha and improve my life. It's a beautiful ending, isn't it? I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you all use these pointers in your life. My greatest joy that I sit here to tell this to you. And my greatest joy that the grace of God has used this tool to give this information to many as I can.